This is the house I grew up in and the house I started skating in. This is the curb, my first curb I ever waxed, and you can still see it has a little bit of the outline on it. But I sat out here and I would cream it, cream it, cream it. 50-50s, 5-0s, no slides. Backyard, I don't know if it's still the same or whatnot, but that's where I had my box, had my flat bar, and I would just skate it. Today we're just cruising the neighborhood that I grew up in, going to all the spots that I grew up skateboarding, and just kind of taking a walk down memory lane. It's just like yesterday. I can't believe it's been so long. This spot, probably more than any other spot, is responsible, contributed the most to my skateboarding abilities. I used to just trick down, roll around, come up, trick down, roll around, walk up. I had this like pattern of the way I would do it every trick. Trick, go around that pole right there, swing around, walk up this curb, come up here, right hand, walk up, go back, come back, and I would skate here every single day. This was an everyday after school spot, weekend spot, Friday night spot, because there would be just enough lights that are on at night that we would skate here at night. Within Albertsons, it's like at the time there was 3 spots, you know. There was this, the loading dock, which was the centerpiece, and then there was the two stair, and then there's the Las Hadas bump, which is basically like a little bank to curb, where I did like my first blunt to fakie. The Las Hadas bank to curb, man, it's exactly the same. It hasn't changed at all. It's weird because when you blunt to fakie, it was like I had to like blunt and like land crooked, like and weasel my way down, you know. Not that exciting now, but believe it or not, this tattered piece of asphalt once brought great excitement to this young boy. Should I try the famous blunt to fakie? I just stepped it up. Yeah, I just came to Las Hadas and just owned it. I just owned Las Hadas. Over here there's a gap that we used to skate that was pretty cool. But this gap is no longer skatable. It's been barred up. It's not even here anymore. Like they didn't just bar it up, it's gone. This used to be a curb that ended here, and then it came up to a little bit of a higher curb here, like a curb on top of that curb. So it was a long, flat gap. And now it's not even here at all. So there goes the neighborhood. This is a place where I did my first handrail, and they were called gold rails. And ironically, we come here now and they're silver. They changed the rails, but they still look exactly the way they were. The second one from the left was the first board side and crooked grind I ever did on a rail. And then later on, it became my first rail I've ever nollie nose slid and nollie crooked grinded. I was 14. I started skating rails late because they scared me. It's my first time seeing this like this. I wonder when they did it. It's still pretty new. The chain looks new. It's pretty depressing. The last trick I filmed here was the nollie crook front foot flip out. But I filmed many things. I had a plan B ad, switch the back tail, switch backside flip. I had a switch backside 5-0, switch heel flip out. You see spots get, you know, stopped up all the time, but this one just is a little more sentimental because this ledge has literally been a part of my entire skateboarding life from the very beginning till present day. And now I'll probably never come back here again, which is weird. Well, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the spots I grew up skating. I always like to come back and check them out every so often and bring back that nostalgia, bring back that magical feeling I had when I was like, you know, 12, 13. It's a bummer that a couple of them are gone. It's just crazy to me when I come back to places like this, it makes me realize how far I've come, and it's so weird. It just started behind like behind a supermarket. So, all right, I'm gonna get back to skating.